That's it.
Hello, Professor. My name is Abhishek, and I play as a software developer in Just Me Remind Me project. My friends will carry on it.
Hello, Professor. I'm Jaimini, and my role is of Scrum Master.
Hello, Professor. My name is Kinjal Patel, and I'm a software tester.
Hello, Professor. My name is Manjeet, and I'm business analyst.
Hello, Professor. This is Meghna Bilimoria, and I am a software developer in this project.
Hi, Professor. This is MD Rashidul Islam. I am the project manager in this Just Remind Me project.
Hello, Professor. I'm Ramandeep. I'm a designer.
So in this presentation, we are going to explain our release plan, iteration plan, and with the release 1 and 2. Previously, as we prepared our 2 documents related to release, the first one was just a basic functionality, and the second was related to bug fixes and some enhancement point. So here I would like to demonstrate both of them with a parallel screen. So first story was to get the user page. Like this one is our system. You can see that there are different types, different modules available, like to search the task, to get every task list over there, and after that we can just add a task over here. So the first user story was failed at first release, that was related to delete reminder. In the release 1, we found one error tested by the tester. She found that the system is not working properly when user trying to delete reminder. It is getting some erroneous message, as well as the record is not deleting. So other than that, everything was working. So I would like to explain step by step. To add reminder, so initially it was possible to user to add any reminder by this form. Then a reminder was added successfully. So it was that test case was passed. And then after, once user added any reminder, he or she can get that reminder in the list. So here is one example of that. For instance, I have created one task of submit assignment, then it is available here in the task list over here. Then after, user can also update the reminder. This was the basic functionality. When user added any particular reminder task, he or she can navigate to that particular task page, or we can say task form, and then after he or she can update the data. So after submitting the data, the record will be updated and it will imply over here. So based on modification date, it is updated, and we can say that the submit assignment task has a remarks of 1 2 over here. So update task was working properly. But as I mentioned, delete reminder was actually not working properly in the first release. So we took it as an enhancement of bug fixes and release 2. So third user story was about to get the short data based on like search and sorting of the reminder task. So as I mentioned, we already provided our search functionality. For example, if I need to filter some data, for example, the pending task. So if I search that pending task, I can get the data over here. For example, I need to add some keyword like final exam, or you can say final only. So when user enter any particular data, when he or she search data, then the keyword related to final will be listed over in the grid. So you can say the final presentation of web game, the final. So in every reminder task, the final keyword is available. So based on that, search data are available. And also when we apply any another data, for example, from date to date, or that status of the task, we can just get the data based on end condition. That means if the task has a final keyword as well as the task is completed, then only it will be visible. Otherwise, no data found, no task found message will be appear. So this one was our first release related to our iteration plan and reminder application. Nothing else is covered. Nothing else was covered in this release plan. But then after, as I mentioned, the delete functionality was not working previously. So we took it as a iteration plan for release 2, and also some enhancement point which we covered. I would like to explain that as well. So as a user, I want to store the data in the grid view. So as I have multiple tasks in my reminder list, I need to sort the data based on some, for example, entry date or I can say to do date and time date, or I can say name of the task. So we have provided sorting option in the grid only. So we can say here it is available when we have the header of particular name of the column. On clicking on that, we can just get the sorting data. So for example, entry date. So I can say here it is 3rd of 18. Then after second data was 1st of April, and then updated was 12th of April. So when I do entry date sorting, I can get the data based on the name. So you can say 12 of April. Then based on that, again if I click on that, the sorted data will be appear based on reverse order. So based on ascending and descending, we can get the data. Similar to that, with alphabetical order, you can see that. And for that reverse test, we can get the data. So the next one was to add a date and time picker. Again, I would like to explain here, like date and time was very important while adding the data. So we thought to implement a date and time picker for the form whichever requires date and time, for instance, to do date and time and also a date only. So there are two options. There are total 3 text box available for date picker and one for time picker. But as we tried multiple times and we couldn't complete that scenario. So it was incomplete, but due to some bootstrap issue, we couldn't complete that thing. And the third user story was regarding the delete task operation. As I mentioned in iteration 1, it was a bug and we fixed that bug, and after updating and releasing iteration plan 2, we modified that change. So here I would like to delete one operation. For example, I have modified that submit assignment task, so I would like to delete that also. So after completion of delete, we can say total, previously it was 6 documents, 6 tasks, but now it's 5. So again, I would like to just delete some previous details. So I would like to delete the first task. So here it is. After completion of delete, we can just get the data available in the database, and also we can parallelly just add a task and search a task as well. So when we refresh the page, again the data which is available in the database will only just display over here. So that's all for this presentation, and also I would like to just demonstrate some code over here. So this one is our database. In that only we have used one table. We can say we are using ASP.NET and C# coding. So everything is coded in C# programming. Then also there is just a one page available. So default page is there and everything is updated in the GitHub. So whenever user can, whoever can download the project and work on that. Also database is attached in the project. So it would be very helpful to developer to accommodate with a database as well as coding at a time. So that's all from my end. Thank you. And if you have any questions, you can drop a message to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.